I'm Stacy Northrup. I own Bailiwick's restaurant, and we're here to talk today about what we do, our part to recycle and to try to reduce, reuse, and recycle. So we've been doing this since the day we opened. We recycle glass, any metal, tin cans, aluminum cans, plastics, anything that the transfer station can take, we recycle. Okay. I want to introduce Jackie Nagel. She's my bartender here at Bailiwick's. And it really does take the entire staff to make this recycling program work. And as you can hear, our bottles back there being dumped. And Jackie has worked here for 2 years and understands that everything has become second nature. And our cork recycling program is really one of our most, that we're really proud of, because we know we're the only ones that do it. So I want Jackie to talk about it, because the bartenders really do have to be diligent and kind of make some fun out of it too, as well.
Thank you. Hi. We do have a fabulous recycling program here at Bailiwick's. One of the easiest ways it is for us to recycle is through a nationwide cork recycling program. It begins in the bar. A lot of our wines come from sustainable farming, but on top of that, we also like to put in the extra effort of recycling our corks. We have thousands upon thousands over the past 2.5 years, I guess, that we've been recycling. It becomes total second nature for us to uncork a wine bottle. When we finish it, the cork goes right into a beautiful little sniffer out in the bar, and then comes back here, where we're actually planning on shipping these corks down to Concord, New Hampshire. The program is called Recork America, and old corks from wine bottles can become things like automotive gaskets, insulation for your home, floor tiling, just to name a few. And it's a wonderful program that we're proud to be a part of. We certainly have put our best effort forward in making this program a success at Bailiwick. So definitely something that we encourage other restaurants to do. It's a very simple thing. And over the course of 2 years, to have saved probably upwards somewhere of 5,000 to 6,000 corks, it's amazing. It's a wonderful thing, and everybody should definitely participate. We are a wine bar here at Bailiwick's, and we are proud to say that a huge portion, a huge majority of the recycling done within the restaurant's four walls is done here in the bar. We recycle all of our glass, cardboard, obviously the corks that we've been talking about, and we have just a huge amount of it coming out of the bar. You know, we've estimated somewhere upwards of 99% of our recycled product comes from right here behind our bar. We do have a very simple setup, though. We're lucky enough that the people that we go through for recycling separate our recycling for us, so we just use one large waste basket. On a busy night, this will just be absolutely overwhelmingly it will be going overboard, basically, with the amount of bottles, and we'll have to empty it in the middle of the night. And then on the flip side of that, our trash can, which is located right up here in front, will only be about a quarter full. It's something that we take a lot of pride in, knowing that a lot of our product is being reused and recycled, not necessarily going to the landfills, and a lot of it comes from our bar. So we are in the back room at Bailiwick's now, where all of the magic happens, and we are lucky enough to have some wine connoisseurs in this area, one of them of which we are using our bottles to contribute to his winery. He'll be creating his own flavors, which is just wonderful, and we are very proud and happy to be a part of his endeavor. He's using not only our corks, but our wine bottles. Hello again. We're here in the Bailiwick service station, and we'll be walking into the kitchen shortly, just showing a couple of easy ways to recycle within your restaurant or your home. We have some very simple things going on in the server station, a simple aluminum, plastic, and then glass recycling bin. Like many things here at Bailiwick's, for the servers, bartenders, owners, everybody in the kitchen, it becomes just like second nature to recycle. So if we come back here with a used bottle, simply rinse it out and put it into the recycling bin, and then at the end of the night, we'll put it in its proper bin in the back. Another thing that we do here at Bailiwick's that is a very simple thing, it's going to be common in most restaurants, as when you get deliveries, obviously your food has to come in some sort of packaging. Something as simple as a plastic container we reuse for Just about anything under the sun. And if we do decide to recycle it, again, we always rinse it out and then put it into the recycling. We're lucky enough to have such a strong procedure going on here where we recycle just about everything that we use, that a trash bin like this would be very uncommon to even fill on a busy night. So lucky for the dishwashers, they don't have to take out anything heavy.
My name's Rich Larkham, and I work here at Bailiwick's Kitchen. And one of the things we do here is compost and reuse a lot of our vegetable scraps, which go to a local farm here in Littleton. One of the buckets we use is just a 5-gallon bucket that's probably been recycled itself. I think it's probably an old pickle bucket with a plastic liner. As the cook works, the scraps go in the bucket. Some scraps, such as these mushroom stems, will be used for a stock or a soup. And then the buckets are picked up and used by the farm, and then in kind of return we also purchase produce and meat from that farm. Here at Bailiwick's we recycle our oil. Most restaurants do. For a restaurant our size, we probably go through 3 of these containers worth of shortening. These are 35 pounds each, so you can imagine how much that adds up to over a month. Probably twice a month we have it picked up. We place it in a container like this. A truck comes by and it is recycled. It's turned into other commodities. It could be soap, hand lotion, or biodiesel fuel.
And we're recording.
Okay. So everything that we've talked about today, as far as all of our glass, all of our recycling, everything that Jackie's told you about, you know, the glass coming from the bar and our paper, our cardboard, everything that can be recycled ends up back here. And everything's marked so that it stays separated. And we do recycle so much that these are actually not big enough to catch everything in a week's time, and it will start to come out. We try to keep it as neat and clean back here as we can, because recycling is not always pretty, as we know, but it's really not a problem. As long as we keep it separated, it's easy for the people that are picking it up to take it to the transfer station for us. They come once a week to do that, and there's always plenty for them to take. Our cardboard they pick up on a different day, and this is from a week at Bailiwick's, and Bailiwick's is small. So if Bailiwick's is generating this much cardboard in 1 week, you can imagine what some of the bigger restaurants are generating, and hopefully they're recycling their cardboard as well. It's very easy to do. We make sure it's broken down for the people that are picking it up. And then we also use Black River Produce, who reuses their boxes. They're wax boxes, which I don't believe can be recycled, but they can be reused, and we keep those aside for them. They in turn pick them up, reuse them. It keeps our prices down. There's really not anything that goes out of Bailiwick's that if it can be recycled, it is. And that's just our part. That's our way of giving back.